Gentlemen, today we're showing you 11 amazing tricks to use your body language to instantly attract women. Plus, because we want you to be sure that your body language isn't sending the wrong signals, we're also showing you one huge body language mistake that instantly turns women off. Let's get into them. Number 11, side up. One thing that guys often don't think about is how they position themselves when they're talking to, or even just looking at, a woman. Think about it like this: if you're talking to a woman and standing directly in front of her, does that really seem like something that would make her comfortable? Not really, right? Even though it's important to convey confidence in your stance, a girl isn't going to care about your confidence if you're just making her uncomfortable. So instead of aggressively positioning yourself directly in front of a woman, simply start by talking to her from an angle off to her side and letting her make the move to be in front of you. Number 10, hack your height. It's true, on average, most women like guys who are taller. But what they don't tell you is that they're also instinctively drawn to guys with confident and strong body posture. See, because while they might like height, one thing that they dislike, no matter how tall a guy is when a guy holds himself in a weak and unconfident way. Now, that doesn't mean that you should try to strut around like Conor McGregor, but if you make a conscious effort to lift your chest, relax your shoulders, and hold your head high, you'll appear taller and there's no chance that women won't take notice. Number 9, unshield. One thing that you see a lot from unconfident guys is the tendency to close off their posture. There are a lot of ways guys might do this, but most commonly, crossed arms or holding something like a drink in front of them serve as a surprisingly strong signal to everybody that they'd rather not talk. See, women subconsciously see this as a sort of shield, blocking you from them. So unless you want to send extremely conflicting signals to women you approach, try to refrain from blocking off your body with your hands when you talk to them. Number 8, make sure your face and body say the same thing. All too often, when a guy is talking to a girl, his face and his mouth will be saying one thing, while his body is saying he's a nervous wreck. And when this happens, it's something girls pick up on instantly. So if you're trying to convey confidence, pay attention to what your body is doing from the neck down, and physically turn your whole body towards the girl that you're flirting with. Want an easy way to accomplish this? Start by simply turning your shoulders to face her. Number 7, check the time. Was this one a surprise? Well, stick with us, because this body language trick actually has a simple but huge benefit. See, by checking the time on your wristwatch, it makes her subconsciously think that you have other, better places to be. Now, this was one of my favorite tricks on our video, How to Get Your Crush to Like You, because women, like everyone else, wants what they can't have. And so as soon as you look at your watch, she'll unconsciously want you to stay. Pretty cool, right? It's one of those basic psychological triggers that we as humans can't prevent. Plus, as an added bonus, wearing a watch like one of the amazing watches from today's video sponsor Vincero automatically make you more attractive to women. See, watches attract women in 2 very powerful ways. Number 1, clothing attractiveness hack. Studies show that men who dress well are more sexually attractive to women and appear smarter, more competent, and more trustworthy. Now, take a look at these 2 men. Which one looks more stylish to you? It's clearly the second guy, right? See, a watch is the quickest way to increase your clothing attractiveness, which in turn increases your overall physical attractiveness. Cool, right? Number 2, leverage history's great men. Women subconsciously make an association between men who are successful and those who wear watches. And the reason why is simple. Past and present successful men wear watches. Buzz Aldrin wore one on his Apollo 11 mission. Martin Luther King Jr. wore one when he met President Johnson. And Larry Ellison wore one during his Oracle keynote. By wearing a watch, you link yourself to history's great men, like MLK, Buzz, and Larry. In short, guys, a watch is one of the easiest ways to be more attractive to women. And we definitely recommend today's video sponsor Vincero, because not only are they affordable, but they're also a proven watch that women love. If you do want to grab a Vincero watch, now's the time. They hooked my intelligence viewers up with a huge discount. Check it out in the description below, and note this code will only work for a few days. Number 6, walk Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tall. Hopefully you've seen the movie Walking Tall, and if you haven't, just think about The Rock walking in any movie. It's deliberate, steady-paced, and confident, right? The fact of the matter is this: winners walk tall and confident and at a good pace. And just like poor posture, walking slow conveys a distinct lack of energy and direction, which, as you might guess, are not things that women want to see. So what should you do? It's easy. Walk with a purpose. Now, of course, that doesn't mean you should aggressively barrel through people, but when you can, just try to walk like you know where you're going. Number 5, enunciate an inflection. While not exactly body language, there are way too many guys out there quietly mumbling everything that they say and wondering why no women want to talk to them. So just as a quick reminder, if you're talking to a girl, make the effort to fully pronounce the words you're using. Not only will you immediately appear more confident, charismatic, and intelligent, but because she'll be able to understand you, you'll actually be able to have a conversation. And as a bonus tip, add inflection to your words. The reason why? It makes you and what you have to say appear considerably more interesting. Hey, if you're a subscriber, keep watching, because while most of the tricks we're talking about today can be easily put to use, the body language mistake that we're revealing at the end of this video can so quickly turn girls off that we really don't want you to miss it. And note, it's something that we've never shared before. Okay, let's get back into it with number 4. Number 4, use this simple trick to make her smile. At this point, this one should go without saying, but if you want a girl to smile at you, you have to do one simple thing first: smile at her. It's a simple body language trick that you probably already knew, right? So to make it more effective, focus on smiling at these 2 times. First, when you're talking. She's listening to you, so she's focused on you. This means she won't miss your smile and will probably do the same in return. And second, when she's telling a story. This will make her more confident in her storytelling and will help her relax and have fun with it. Easy, right? Number 3, put your hands in front of you. Just like it usually makes police officers more comfortable when you show your hands, it also makes women more comfortable. Why? Because it literally and figuratively shows that you have nothing to hide. Think about a guy who puts his hands in his pockets as he talks to a girl, or the guy who puts his hands under the table. Do you think that displays confidence? Now, that doesn't mean that you can't ever put your hands somewhere more comfortable, but if you're in the habit of taking your hands out of sight, try to stop and be amazed how it instantly makes women way more comfortable around you. Guys, what if I told you there were more habits you can do that naturally attract women? Well, there are. They're like cheating, and we've got a whole video of them for you. Number 2, win the most important flirting game. What game? The eye contact game. It's about immediately accomplishing 2 important steps: showing you're not afraid and letting her know that she's in charge. Here's how it works. At first glance, hold eye contact for as long as possible, but before she looks away, you look away first. For best results, you'll probably need to learn to do this automatically, but without a doubt, the intriguing eye contact trick does wonders to get a girl's attention and put her at ease. Want more tricks that make flirting dramatically easier? We got you covered. Number 1, above all, mirror her. If you're a subscriber, you've heard us talk about the tactic of mirroring before. But here's the thing, what may be one of the most misunderstood tactics in the body language flirting game is also one of the easiest to do if you can do it naturally. Here's how it works. By very subtly mimicking a woman's body language or movement, you subconsciously build familiarity and make her feel more comfortable around you. And the best part is that mirroring is actually something you'll probably do naturally. So if you notice yourself crossing one leg when she crosses hers, or doing something like scratching her head when she fixes her hair, that's the organic kind of mirroring that really makes an amazing impression. The number 1 body language trick that guys routinely get wrong. Earlier, we told you that if you want women to see you, you need to stand strong and be open in your posture. And while posture is undoubtedly important, going overboard is the number 1 thing we see guys doing wrong. Usually it looks like this. Instead of employing a strong but relaxed position, a lot of guys puff up their chest and make themselves appear bigger. And while that might make some guys look a tiny bit bigger to some people, what it definitely does not do is make a guy look confident to women. Gentlemen, have any of these body language attraction tricks worked for you? Let us know in the comments below. We've got more great videos for you. That one up top has been hand selected for you. Check it out. And as always guys, thank you for watching.